Hello everyday and welcome to week 6 of the 8-bit drafts. Your Scarlet Scolipedes are currently 3-2, the greatest differential I have ever had as a draft league coach. It's kind of insane right now. We had a little bit of a losing streak in weeks 3 and 4, but managed to pick up a win in week 5, which is great. I'm really happy about that. And now it's week 6. Because this is only a 7-week season and there's 8 coaches, I'm pretty sure if we manage to pick up a win today, we are guaranteed a spot in playoffs, which will be the first time I've ever gone to playoffs in league ever. And I think we'll confirm the Scarlet Scolipedes as the greatest team I've ever coached so far, which is so great, and I'm really happy about that. But we've got to win this week if we want to do that. Even if we lose this week and win next week, we still, I think, make it into playoffs. I think you just need to win 4 games to make it in, and we've won 3. So we're in a really great spot right now. I'd love to win this week so we can kind of run a bit of a joke set next week, but you know what? We will see. Anyway, this week we are up against TW30 and the Nasty Plotters. The Nasty Plotters are currently 2-3, kind of the reverse of our score, but they are on a 2-win streak right now, which is quite scary. Win streaks always helpful for a team because it kind of gets in your head that you're a winner. We are on a bit of a win streak ourselves, but it's not as good as a 2-win streak. We're on a 1-win streak. So quickly, I'm going to break down what their team is, and then I will break down what my team is. The first Pokemon they drafted is Dragonite. Dragonite is a pseudo-legendary, of course, so it's really great. It does have that quad weakness to ice types, which we're going to want to try to take advantage of. It gets really great moves, access to moves like Multiscale, abilities like Multiscale, which means even if it's hit with a super effective move, the move will do less damage. Next we have Mega Charizard X. They've got 2 very scary dragon types. Mega Charizard X is really great because it has access to Stab Fire and Stab Dragon, and it also doesn't have that weakness to Fairy or Water because the 2 types kind of cancel those weaknesses out. It's got access to Tough Claws as an ability, which is a great ability. It means it can just hit quite hard. It doesn't have the best move pool in the world, and it does have that weakness to Rock, and it's not a flying type anymore, so it adds that weakness to Ground, which is really great for us. Next we got Ferrothorn, who is a really good stall Pokemon. Their Ferrothorn is yet to get a kill, but it's still a big threat. It can Leech Seed, Giga Drain. If you set up a terrain, I think it can Steel Roller and do insane damage. It's quite a scary Pokemon. It does have that quad weakness to Fire, so that's 2 of their Pokemon with quad weaknesses so far, which we're going to want to take advantage of. Next they've got Kartana. I think another Steel Grass type, honestly. I might be wrong about Kartana's type, it might be just Steel, but I'm pretty sure it's Steel Grass. So it's got that quad weakness, it's a very frail Pokemon. However, Kartana is currently their kill leader. It is number 8 in the entire league, which is terrifying for us. It picked up 5 kills last week. So that's insane. It's really, really fast, it's access to Swords Dance and a bunch of stuff like that. You don't really want to be fighting this thing. I think it's definitely going to come just because it's so good. Next up is Manaphy. Manaphy is tied for 2nd place in their team on kills with Dragonite. Manaphy is quite scary because it has access to moves like Tail Glow. And Tail Glow, if you didn't know, ups your special attack by 3 stages. So it's really, really good. Manaphy can definitely sweep teams if we're not careful, so we're gonna have to work around Manaphy quite well. Next I've got Yanmega, another Pokemon with 4 times weakness. I'm just trying to point out where we can try to take advantage of their team. Yanmega, like Mr. Rhyme on our team, is yet to come to any matches. It's still a very, very solid Pokemon with because it's got the flying bug typing. It has a lot of really good offensive prowess. It can hit Psychic and Dark types both super effectively. It's got that immunity to ground. I think Bug also is just fighting, so fighting type moves can do nothing to it. It's really the Quad Rock weakness is the best thing against it, but it has access to moves like Defog. Defog is really, really great because it can get away all the hazards, so I haven't really bought hazards because they have so many options for hazard removal and not really many weaknesses to hazards. Next up is Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is a really solid Pokemon. It's kind of better as a Mega, but you saw Mega Aerodactyl, I think it was last week, and just in case did really well against it. So just going to put that out there. We know how to deal with Aerodactyl here. Just in case it isn't coming this week though, so hopefully we'll be able to deal with it. Anyway, we've got plenty of Pokemon that can take it out, don't worry. It's quite a fast Pokemon. It hasn't gotten a kill yet, but it just doesn't mean it can't be a huge threat. We've got Steelix, who is I think, ground steel type. Yeah, ground steel. And that makes it quite scary because it's got so many immunities and can hit so hard. It's very slow though, and we're going to have to take advantage of that. It's got a few weaknesses that we can use to help us. We've got Miss Magius. Miss Magius is the scariest Pokemon on their team for us. It's a pure ghost type. We don't have a dark type on our team, apart from Sableye, who you can see on the screen here. So we've got Sableye. However, once we lose Sableye, we kind of lose our ways to kill Miss Magius. It gets access to Dazzling Gleam, which is super effective against Sableye. It's quite fast, quite especially bulky, so you've got to be careful to work around this thing. Next is Raichu. Raichu is our electric type. Raichu also is yet to come to any of their matches, but I don't want to count it out just because it can be quite good, and electric's quite good against our team. It has access to Iron Tail, all the stuff that Pikachu uses in the anime. It does have that weakness to ground, which you're going to want to take advantage of. And finally, Honchkrow. Honchkrow is tied for number 3 out of their kill leaders. It is quite a scary Pokemon. It's dark flying, so it does have a few weaknesses we can take advantage of, and we're going to try to, but it cancels out its bug and dark type weaknesses with its typing. Another defogger, so hazards don't seem to really work this week. Anyway, that's their team. Let's break down ours. This week, first of all, Amethyst's name isn't there. Amethyst is back. Amethyst showed up to week 1 and 2, then missed 3 weeks, and out of the 3 weeks Amethyst has been gone, we've only won once. So that's not great. So hopefully Amethyst can pick up another win, continue being the absolute threat it is. The reason Amethyst is kind of our main Pokemon this week is if you look at their team, Amethyst only has one weakness, Fairy. They do not carry a Fairy type on their team, meaning if we can deal with their Miss Magius, which I think is the only Pokemon they have that can even get a Fairy type move, Amethyst kind of just goes in. It's not very fast, and it so it's mostly a bulky set this week. I'm running Recover with Fake Out, so I can mess up any sturdy Pokemon, just get some damage off. Foul Play is there just to do as much damage as possible to Pokemon as Stab, and Poltergeist is there. If I can get Poltergeist off of Miss Magius, I think that's kind of a one-hit KO. For the stats, I've gone all into defense and HP. This thing is meant to take hits and just sit in front of the opponent's team. Next up is Sunset. Sunset got Thumbnail last week. I think it might have been... It's not the first time Sunset's got Thumbnail, but they deserved it. Sunset is really, really great this week. Because I'm not being Just In Case, because a lot of their team works really well against Just In Case. I'm carrying Defog and Heavy Duty Boots on Sunset. We've also got Fiery Dance, so we can up our special attack with Bug Buzz, but if we really want to up our stats, we're carrying Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance raises our special attack, special defense, and speed by 1 save. So just getting off one of these does a lot of damage. Getting off 2 or 3, we can sweep their entire team. Of course, they do have some scary Pokemon for us to be dealing with. Steelix with Stone Edge one-shots us. Aerodactyl with Rock Slide one-shots us. So this thing can't sit in against their team unless we deal with a lot of their Pokemon. Next up is the real MVP from last week, Bedivere. If they hadn't... Last week, if you didn't see, I'm going to assume you have because it's last week. Bedivere was really great. Bedivere would have probably swept their entire team, but all the kills went to Volcarona because they forfeited. Bedivere is it's number 3 in the league, and I can actually tell you where it is in the league. Oh no, Bedivere's number 7. Bedivere's been knocked down. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully Bedivere can fight its way back up. I'm really proud to have the number 7 Pokemon in the league on our team. Number 7 actually used to be Volcanion. No, Volcarona. Why do I keep saying Volcanion? We're running kind of the same set we always run with Bedivere, but it just works so well. Choice Scarf with really great moves. Iron Head takes out Aerodactyl, just really Aerodactyl, but it's nice to take that thing out. Stone Edge takes out Dragonite, Mega Charizard, Yanmega, Honchkrow. Close Combat hits Ferrothorn and Kartana, and Steelix. And Earthquake hits Raichu, Steelix, and Mega Charizard X. So we hit most of their team really, really hard. The only member of the team we don't really hit hard is Mismagius, but we can still hurt it. But ideally, Bedivere doesn't go up against Steven. Bedivere is definitely the most fun I've probably ever had with a draft Pokemon. I really like Terrakion. It's great. This thing fits my playstyle so well. I feel like I found my signature draft Pokemon with Bedivere. I love the rest of the team. I really love this team, but Bedivere is on another level. Next up is Steven. Steven hasn't really gotten to do as much as I hoped they would so far. But they're still good. If you look at Steven's stats, actually, yeah, they've only managed to pick up 1 kill and 2 deaths so far. But it's fine. Steven, that 1 kill was important, and Steven wants to do more damage. We're running an AV Steven this week, so that way we can... Again, they're not carrying a fairy type, so the only way to hit us super effectively is with Mega Charizard X, who is of course weak to our moves. So hopefully, if they want to switch to Mega Charizard X or Dragonite to hurt us, we can Joker Meteor and the thing just dies. I've got Thunder for Manaphy because Manaphy is such a big threat on their team, and I want to hurt it. And we have Fire Blast for the Yanmega and the Mismagius, the Raichu, and Ice Beam is there for Dragonite. If we're in a situation like Ice Beam one-shots Dragonite pretty much no matter what, so that's always nice. Next up is Tesla. Tesla debuted last week and did really, really well. I have the stats here, it's just nice to look at the stats. I think one video, on the last week, next week I'll upload the stats at the end. Tesla hasn't gotten a kill yet, but worked really, really well last week. Just because, it could Volt Switch out, really mess with the opponent's team. Actually, we are out of playoffs right now. We might have to win 2 weeks if we want to stay in. That's a bit worrying. I'm looking at the stats right now. But we're going to pick up a win this week. Positive mental attitude. Knock on wood. We're gonna pick up a win. Tesla is running Volt Switch and Thunder yet again. We're carrying Thunder Wave because nothing on the team has Quick Feet. So paralyzing anything is going to be really helpful. And Shadow Ball is there for Mismagius. This thing is really our only way to 100% wall Manaphy, so we really needed to stay alive, and that's why it's so fast. This thing is here, it one-shots Manaphy 100% of the time with Thunder, I'm pretty sure, unless it's like an AV max special defense, but if it's that, then they're not really going to be hitting too hard, and we can hit it really hard back. Finally, Tamatoa. Tamatoa is really great. It's come a lot this week. It is got 3 kills so far. All 3 of those kills have been very important. This thing works so well against their team. It hits the Dragonite and Mega Charizard X super effectively. Of course, it's weak to the Ferrothorn and the Kartana. However, it helps by being able to take out Aerodactyl as well. I'm carrying Playrough Liquidation for Dragonite and Charizard. And the reason I'm running Ice Punch this week is Superpower works quite well against Ferrothorn and Kartana, so if those are their switch-ins for us, we can hit them really, really hard. And then we've got the Aqua Jet just to destroy something. I might be wanting to run Ice Punch, but the thing is, Tamatoa can do a lot of damage to Dragonite and Mega Charizard X. Really, our best way to beat Mega Charizard X is with Bedivere or Sunset, or Steven. But this thing can also hurt Charizard quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, that is our team. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the match now. I hope you will enjoy. I'm excited for this match. Looking at this now. Well, actually, I don't know if we kind of do need a win, if we want to be guaranteed a spot in playoffs. But even if we don't win, we still have the chance of playoffs, which is great. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is it. They're the nasty plotters. I remembered I forgot to mention what team I was going up against in the team builder. So I'm sorry about that if you watch the team builder. I am ready for this. I have been hyping myself up and I am so stressed. I haven't even probably looked at what team they've brought yet. Calcs are ready to go. I'm in this time. It's my moment. I'm getting too worked up. Okay, we can do this. They bought Mega Charizard X, Kartana, Manaphy, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, and Steelix. I'm interested in that they bought both Aerodactyl and Steelix, because that really means that Terrakion is a huge threat. Terrakion OHKOs their entire team bar Manaphy. So that's nice, that's nice. Steelix is a very likely lead, so who's really my best bet against the Steelix? It's kind of Terrakion, honestly. What does Terrakion do to Manaphy? The True Attack plus Rest. And then Terrakion Bedivere set. I mean, we do a lot of damage, we're also OHKO'd by Surf. That's not great. So much of the team is so scary, that's the problem. Does Tesla work? Because, yeah, Tesla can Volt Switch out on anything bar the Steelix, but I feel like the Steelix is probably the most likely lead. What does Steelix do to Tamatoa? Steelix, are you defensive versus Azumarill Tamatoa set? Liquidation does a lot of damage. How much does Heavy Slam do to us? Heavy Slam is actually not that much. Yeah, Tamatoa is my lead. Please, actually, Tamatoa is really good here. Yeah, I'm gonna lead with Tamatoa. Oh, they're gonna go with Charizard. Okay, that's fine. Cool. That is valid. You know what isn't valid? Beating me in this match. That's not okay. I will not allow that. We kind of need this win if we want to make playoffs. I was wrong earlier. I was doing a test online and I realized I didn't do it, so now it looks like I spent 8 hours on one of the questions. But we don't need to worry about that right now. That's not valid. They're asking, are you still choosing to do my internet crash? I need to make the right decisions! I can't be slipping up here. This is it, this is the moment. I feel like I've gotten into my head now that the Scolipedes have been doing so well this whole season. So I feel like we need to do well now. Okay, so, Charizard. What can this thing do to... I'm in a Liquidation here. Yeah. Liquidation does a lot of damage to everything on their team. They might want to switch into the Kartana here. I don't see Charizard staying in. Let's just do Mega Charizard X if they want to Dragon Dance here. Yeah, Liquidation does a lot. Superpower actually does a lot, and the Flare Blitz doesn't do too much. So I'm going to Superpower here in case they want to go out into their Steelix or their Kartana. They're going to stay in. What? Okay, Ice Superpower, so my attack is now -1. Aqua Jet does like 25. That's... okay, okay, so I'm gonna Calx -1 defense. Dragon Dance ups their attack by 1. Flare Blitz isn't OHKO, but it kills this thing. Earthquake does like 86%. We live in Earthquake. Do I just Aqua Jet here? I think I just Aqua Jet. Superpower did kind of exactly what it said on the tin. So that means this thing is not defensive at all. Aqua Jet does like 25. Aqua Jet isn't going to KO. And I don't want to let this thing set up another Dragon Dance because then it just sweeps. Flare Blitz is the only way this thing can kill me right now. So I'm just going to Liquidation again. They got Thunder Punch! Ooh, that's bad! That's very bad. Okay, +1 speed. We just lost Tamatoa. Okay, Bedivere comes in and this thing dies. We're gonna show that we're a Scarf. But what happens if this thing's at plus... if it's Jolly +1 speed with Tough Claws, it doesn't outspeed us here. So I think I want to just Earthquake? Yeah, Earthquake. No, I'm gonna Stone Edge, just in case they want to go out into something else. Down goes Mega Charizard X. Okay, we lost Tamato, but one of Tamato's main things was to take out the Mega Charizard X. Bedavid's gonna go ahead and get another kill, which is putting it ahead of Kartana. Just gonna throw that one out there. Okay, now Kartana is here. Katana Swords Dance set. Stone Edge does only like 29%. I want to switch out here. How much does Mega Sableye? Can I go into Amethyst? Leaf Blade does like 50% to Amethyst, but Fake Out starts doing a lot of damage. And what happens if Leaf Blade if they get the Swords Dance up? It does a lot, but they've also got to start taking Foul Play damage. Yeah, Amethyst is my play here. Taking Leaf Blade. That is quite a bit. I'm gonna Mega Evo and Fake Out. Okay, we're gonna get a flinch. That's cool. How much does Leaf Blade do to... Leaf Blade is, right now, their only way to kill us. Knockoff doesn't kill us. At -1, they did pretty much dead on. So it looks like they're running an exact Swords Dance set. Volcarona, can I go into Sunset? No. Shoot. Okay, I can't. That's bad. Oh, that really sucks. Wait, hang on a minute. Yeah, my ability's magic bound, so I'm not outspeeding this thing. I think something just dies here. Unless... Could I go into... Gudra? If I go into Gudra... Wait, I'm Sap Sipper. If I go into Gudra, this thing's dead meat. They're probably gonna go for Leaf Blade again. If they go for Leaf Blade and Gudra gets this, we are in a very good position. I gotta play it. Damn it! Why did they knock off? Oh well, it would have knocked out Sableye too. They played safe, and it worked off really well for them. Okay, that's god-awful. I think Amethyst is more valuable here, so I'm just gonna Fire Blast and let Gudra die and go to Bedivere and kill something. Okay, I'm gonna give him Fire Blast to Steelix for some reason. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good for us. Why did they go into Steelix? Steelix, Steelix, are you defensive? If we just go for Fire Blast again here, this thing dies. Yeah. We can just Fire Blast here. I could even play it safe and go for Ice Beam. But I'm gonna Fire Blast because they've done it quite defensively. Just don't miss. Okay, Steven, really well played there. Why did he switch out? In comes Manaphy. I'm worried about killing that Dragonite now. But that Dragonite's probably faster than us. I think we will rely on Bedivere to kill it. I think I just... Against a Manaphy. Manaphy... OU2 attacks and rest. Wow, this thing does not do much to us. Manaphy... if they want to go Tail Glow... I see one only does like 16, and Thunder decks its halls. I'm gonna Thunder. Ooh, they're carrying Ice Beam. Okay, I'm gonna go into Tesla here. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with Gudra going down. Jolteon Tesla set. Surf does quite a bit, but Thunder hits everything on their team for a lot of damage. I could Thunder Wave here. I think I'm going to Thunder Wave, because they're probably going to switch out. They know I'm faster, so they'd switch out into the Kartana with the Dragonite. They go on the Dragonite. Do I get this? We just paralyzed the Dragonite. That is huge, huge, huge. Okay, that's big. We just crippled that Dragonite. Now, Dragonite, OU Dragon Dance set. Earthquake does a lot, but we're faster than it now. I could Volt Switch out, and then go into Amethyst. How much does Amethyst take from an Earthquake? Mega Sableye. Amethyst really doesn't take too much. Plus, I should add that it's paralyzed. I think that takes it down to... We're still way slower than this thing. But if it gets fully paralyzed, once we can recover. So yeah, I'm going to Volt Switch out here. We are definitely faster than this thing. And if Amethyst dies, you know, that's fine too. Into Amethyst. Do we get a full power? No, they're going to Dragon Claw. Okay, I'm going to Fake out here. Or am I going to recover? If I recover, and they get fully paralyzed, Amethyst is in a great situation. But that Katana coming back in, I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm going to Fake out so that Katana can't get back in. They're going to go into Manaphy. Okay. Manaphy. This thing can do a lot to me and it's probably faster. I'm going to recover in case it wants to try to... If it tries to set up on us though, we kind of die. So if they're running a 1v1 tail blow set, I can do quite a bit of damage with Poltergeist. I'm going to recover here just in case. They should try to just knock us out here. Yep, down we go. Cool. That's valid. I don't know why I'm saying valid so much suddenly. Okay, we've managed to hurt a lot of their team. I go into Tesla again here. And I think I just Thunder. If they are Choice Scarf, they outspeed me. And they'd have to use Scald. Scald does like 41%. But if I Thunder here, how much does Thunder do to Kartana? Kartana, OU, Swords Dance, oh wait. I didn't have Jolty on it. Thunder does quite a bit. And I don't think... Yeah, I think I'm in the Thunder. I'm gonna get to Thunder the Dragonite. Ooh, that's a lot of damage! Like, that's enough to KO it next turn. I just Thunder again here and it dies. Down goes Dragonite! Tesla! The threat right now! Out comes Aerodactyl. 394, 394. Okay, Aerodactyl, they gotta be Choice Scarf if they're faster than us. Volt Switch does quite a bit if they want to double out. Earthquake is a guaranteed OHKO. It's a speed tie though. You've got to take that into account. It's a speed tie. I really, really want to Thunder here. If I go into something else and it's Earthquakes, like I got a Thunder and help me win the speed tie. Or their Scarf. If they're Scarf, do they just win? Ooh, if they're Focus Sash though. I'm just gonna Thunder. I got a Thunder then. If they're Focus Sash well played, then they guarantee get a KO here. I've got a Thunder in that case. They are not Sash, and we win the speed type! Tesla! Yes! Queen! Okay. This thing is out. Not worried about that at all. Katana. Choice Scarf. Leaf Blade isn't Oko. But Thunder does so much damage to this thing. Do I want a Thunder Wave? Because how fast is Terrakion? Yeah, I want a Thunder Wave here. Because if it's Leaf Blade... Wait, actually no, if it's Leaf Blade, if a Leaf Blade knocks us out, we go into Sunset, and it doesn't do anything to Sunset, and Sunset kind of just wins. Actually, we don't have a way to do much against the Manaphy. 328, 249. I think we can do some stuff though, because we're quite specially bulky. I think I just Thunder then. What do I want to Thunder? Yeah, I'm gonna Thunder. We land it. So much damage. Does it just knock us out here? Yes, it does. They're gonna Beast Boost its attack. We know Bedivere is faster now. So I can just go into Bedivere. Okay, Bedivere, make sure this Katana doesn't ruin your win thing. So, Manaphy, Katana should die to anything Bedivere does. And Bedivere is faster. But it's gonna come down to Bedivere. Against Katana, this thing is at 19. Iron Head doesn't KO. Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Close Combat. Close Combat seems to be our best bet. Manaphy, I'm gonna assume it's a Tail Glow set. Close Combat does a lot. Close Combat, once this thing dies. That's our defense and special defense network. In comes this thing. Close Combat does like 50%. How much does this thing do to Volcarona? Sunset. We should be able to tank a hit from this thing. What if it's Scald? This is going to be a very close game. Yeah, okay, I just Close Combat here. That's a lot. This thing dies. Yeah. Okay. This is close. This is really, really close. We are very specially bulky. Wait, are we? We're not very specially bulky at all. And this thing outspeeds us. Okay, don't be, Choice Specs. What kills this thing? Bug Buzz. Come on, Sunset! Do we live? No! GG. Oh, it was Specs. Yeah, it was Specs. That hurts. Oh, my heart. Okay, I'll get replay. That was one of the most intense games I've had. It was fun. I'm really upset we lost. I really wanted to win that. Oh, that hurts. We were so close. We were so close. But they played really well there. I'm really interested. I feel like the game would have gone very differently if they'd swapped out Charizard at the very beginning. But they didn't. I think Terrakion got more kills than Katana though. So that's nice. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this match. We might not make playoffs now. We've got to beat the Boston Boltons if we want to make playoffs, and they are very good. And yeah, we might not be making playoffs because of that loss. But you know what? We'll see. We might be out of playoff contention already. This league is very competitive, and we've lost 3 games now. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If next week is our last week this season, that's great. The Scarlet Scolipedes journey will continue. I have found a love of a lot of Pokemon in Draft over this past season. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next week, and ODF out. Goodbye.